Welcome to the Fit for Life show today, and in for Lynn Evans is Wagner Fields today. How you doing, Miss Fields?
I'm doing well, thank you, Miss Lynn.
Miss Lynn is not with us today due to other family restraints going on, but we want to thank you for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
We have a big show planned today. I mean, a lot of great things, some new stuff. You know, we're gonna answer. In fact, we're gonna have some questions for the trainers, myself and Ashley Joy today.
Yes, we are.
From other members at the gym who had some questions they would like to ask about nutrition, weight training, and so forth, right?
Absolutely. I'm excited about asking some questions for me too.
Okay, so we got some great questions. We have Drake here from Top Dog. We're just going to do always doing some fun and exciting things with the dog, so we can't wait for that to happen. And then we also have Amber with us today, and Amber's going to be doing a workout with you.
Yes, I think Amber's going to put me through a workout today. A little nervous. She's a great trainer.
She's never been on our show before. This will be her first time, so you got to stay tuned for her because I think she's going to take you through some new stuff and some stuff that she's been doing with clients and getting some great results.
Yep, absolutely. Exciting show today. I look forward to being with you.
So make sure you do not turn that remote because we will be right back.
Visit us online at www.fitforlife.com for your 3-day VIP pass. Come in and see what Fit for Life can do for you.
I am here with Heather Hall, a client of mine. Heather, you've been training with me for about how long now?
Since July.
Since July. And the other day you were telling me about some changes you saw in some, you were trying out some clothes and you're really excited about your changes. Can you share that with us today?
Yeah, my pant size went from a 14 to an 8, and my shirts went from a large to a small.
Now, Heather brought a before picture, and if you guys take a look at that before picture, it is awesome to see the hard work she's done. And Heather, you come about 5 days a week. For people out there who are watching and training and say, man, 5 days a week seems like a lot. What are some advice that you could give them?
That's the only way I would continue doing it if I come every day. If I skip a day, it's hard to come back. It's the routine.
Now, as far as, when we sit down and talk, we went over your nutrition, your cardiovascular, and of course I handle your strength training. What are some of the biggest challenges that you've had so far with, just our plan that we've got for you?
Biggest challenge, I guess it would be trying to find the right foods to eat.
Okay.
Once I find what I like, then, because I'm a picky eater.
Okay. As you see, she's had some great results. She said if you see her before picture, you could tell, Heather, by looking at her that she's really working hard. We've got some goals we'll continue to work on. I want her to share some, up-to-date things with us for right now and what we're doing. But thanks, Heather, for coming on the show. Really appreciate it.
Visit www.playjumpfit.com for an opportunity to let your child enjoy free playtime in our kid-friendly play zone.
Hey, my name is Wagner, and I'm here with Tim Evans, the owner of Fit for Life 24, and Joey Garris, one of our top producing trainers here at Fit for Life. And we have been asking members about general health questions that they may have that we can get you guys to answer for us. So a couple of the questions that they've started off with are pretty basic, but they're really great questions. And one of those is, how much should we be exercising?
Well, it's dependent upon the person. I always say, when you're coming in and exercising, I always tell clients the least amount for his weight training they should do at least 2 times a week. But when I meet with each client, each person is individually different, and depending upon how much weight you need to lose, depending upon what your goal is going to probably be what we prescribe, how much weightlifting and how much cardio should you do. Exercising every day in some form is always good, but the variety of what exercises you do for its weight training and cardio really depend upon the goals that you want to reach.
And Joey, how do you, remind me again, I think our caloric intake, we need to expend more energy to reduce that. What's a healthy weight loss per week?
Healthy is 1 to 2 pounds. We have some people that have done different programs and brag about losing 5 to 6 pounds a week. And really what you're going to notice then is that's more water weight, and you can even tap into losing muscle if you're not careful, which is going to drastically reduce your metabolism in the long run. What's good and healthy is 1 to 2 pounds per week, and that way you know it's coming strictly from fat. And one big rule of thumb is we check weight as well as body fat here, so if you haven't had your body fat checked in a while, I highly recommend that.
Absolutely. Now, I also had a question that asks, is it better to do high repetitions with a lower weight, or is it better to lift a heavy weight with lower repetitions?
It is a good question, and when somebody's wanting to build size, we have guys that come in and want to put on muscle and mass, and I say that would be more of your lower weight. You got heavy weight, that's when you want to lift to put on muscle size. If you want to tone up, or you're just interested in toning and leaning up, sometimes going with your high repetition is the way to go. Again, it's dependent upon what individual goal you might have. But if somebody really wants to put on size and muscle mass, we would probably really say, hey, won't you go with heavy weight and probably take a longer rest in between each set, to where if you want to tone up and lean up, we might take your rest down maybe 15 to 30 seconds in between each set, but move at a faster pace, doing maybe more sets with lighter weights.
So if I'm doing weight training, am I burning more calories versus doing cardio training? Is there a difference in those two?
Well, one of the big misconceptions is that, the way to burn a ton of calories is do cardio. And I've seen so many people over the years come in and not do weight training. Well, what we want to do when we do weight training, we're trying to build lean muscle. That's one of the biggest keys to burning fat. You've noticed people that are large and have a lot of muscle, and you notice a lot of times they're really lean and do very little cardio. And the reason is they build enough muscle mass to speed up their metabolism. So it's a combination of both. You want to do the cardio for fat burning as well as the, just good general health. But also don't discount weight training for burning fat as well. Weight training is a very good way to burn fat and build lean muscle.
Great. Now, before we move on to health issues, at Fit for Life, I know the weather is getting ready to turn beautiful, and so there's lots of exercises that we can do outside, such as running. And what's your favorite exercise, Tim?
Me, I like dealing with free weights more, probably dumbbells. I'm more of an old school type guy. Some people are, some people aren't. There's a lot of new things that come out, and I'm not going to discount those things. Each person is tailored. You can tailor something to each person's individual needs. And people, some people like some of the newer stuff. Me, I just like, dumbbells and putting volume on me, keeping my muscle mass. I like to deal with dumbbells and free weights a lot. So I would probably say dumbbells and free weights are my favorite things to do.
Well, and I know when the weather gets cold, we typically try and stay indoors and stay warm, and I don't like going outside and doing the running and the biking and the things like that. At Fit for Life, we've got all new cardio equipment, which each of our cardio machines have individual televisions, and so it's a little easier to get the clients on the cardio prescription when you do that.
That's true. However, when it gets cooler weather, I tend to tell my clients put their Under Armour on and be ready to go outside and work a little bit. What it does when you get cold on the outside, your body has to warm up on the inside, and that is actually another way to speed up your metabolism. So a lot of times us trainers will take people out back, we'll do some sprints, we'll do some tire flips, different things like that. Then we'll come in, grab a few sets of weights, and then back out. Type of interval training, and what this does, keeps the heart rate going, it's fun, and plus you don't stay too cold for too long by going back and forth.
All right, so talking about food, I have a couple of good questions about what we eat. Of course, we're all very healthy conscious here at Fit for Life 24. Give me some examples of how we can lower our LDL cholesterol.
Yeah, that's your bad cholesterol, and actually heart disease runs in my family, so I'm well aware of the cholesterol and getting it down. It's a typical rule of thumb. You stay away from your fried and your fatty foods, and I think a lot of people know, but they don't really want to take the discipline to do. But go with healthier things like your vegetables and your fruits. And women, I see they tend to not get enough protein in their daily diets, and I also see men sometimes eat too much of the sugar carbs and some of the other carbs that might put on weight, to where you need your complex carbs for energy, like baked potatoes, sweet potatoes. Those things are used for energy that your body really does need, and also they will help you on your cholesterol levels. And also doing things like egg whites instead of using your eggs, which the regular eggs are very high in cholesterol. Using your egg whites will really kind of help lower that. So really, you want to read your labels, make sure you're taking in the right foods, and just be more aware of what you're putting in your body. If that's your temple, your body, you need to take care of it and make sure you're putting the right things in it.
About how much protein do we need to be eating per pound? Is there a rule of thumb of that?
As far as digestion-wise, somewhere between 20 and 24 grams you want to digest. And sometimes, bodybuilders and somebody who really wants to get into competition, sometimes they do a gram per pound of weight, how much weight they are. So, for instance, an example, if you're a 140-pound male, you put 140 grams of protein in. They tend to do that, but for as body digestion of the protein, it's really good to keep somewhere between the 20 and 24 grams per meal that you take in.
Okay, that's really good information. Now, Joey, I know you do a lot with nutrition as well, and you kind of counsel your clients about healthy eating habits. Give me some examples of some healthy foods that our viewers can switch out for some of the bad choices they may be making.
Well, one of the main things, we live in a society that's so focused. We're carb eaters by nature. We love our carbs, our cinnamon rolls, our breads, our pastas. I mean, and I love all those foods as well. But the big key is moderation. Just think moderation and think about what you're putting in your body. Vegetables and protein, you can't go wrong with those two. Protein's good for building lean muscle. Your veggies are usually higher in fiber. Certain fruits are a little bit better than others. You normally want to choose something like apples or berries versus a banana, pineapple, or fruits like that that are higher in sugar. But you definitely want to include fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. And like I said, especially protein, and make sure you're drinking plenty of water. If you're doing those things, you can't go wrong.
How many times should we eat? I always have that question. I always wonder, do I eat 3 meals a day? Do I spread it across? Do I eat more at breakfast?
I always say when you feel a little hunger pain, you probably should satisfy that. I do have some clients who want to lose weight and believe in the method of, getting only 500 calories or 1,000 calories in a day. And what happens, your body go into a starvation mode, and actually you're actually really defeating the purpose you're in here. Your body's eating muscle up. So they think they're doing, you ever heard of skinny fat analogy? Mm-hmm. But that's what you're looking at, because the body's going to eat the muscle. What you want to do is be sensible. Food's not bad. Joey hit a important part is moderation is a big key. And you know what, if you're going to eat fruits or you want to eat anything you might not think that's got more a healthier choice, try to eat that more in the morning or mid-morning, and then maybe in the evening really taper down and worry about, I almost worry about my dinner more than I do my breakfast for us, what I eat, because you go to bed at night, your metabolism slows down. What we don't want to do is put something heavy on our stomach. Sometimes even a steak that's real heavy for your body to digest, go with something lighter like a fish, a tuna, which is easy to digest along with a vegetable. It is fiber, it's a vegetable. Your body would totally digest that, easy to go right through your body, so that's something smarter to go with, especially if you're trying to get to some of your goals as far as leaning.
That's some really good points. And I know I'm a busy mom, so I typically run around all afternoon. Do you guys have any healthy fast food choices that you really could encourage our members to go pick up and our viewers, instead of picking up that cheeseburger maybe?
Oh, definitely. Most places these days are starting to lean towards having healthy choices or healthy alternatives. Anytime you're out, grilled chicken's always a better, choice than fried chicken. One little tip that I like to do as far as cutting carbs, and not to promote them too much, but like your Chick-fil-A or somewhere like that, get you a grilled chicken sandwich, but toss the bun, ask for extra lettuce, wrap that chicken sandwich into lettuce, and get a fruit cup instead of the fries. Then you pretty much lowered your carbs, you've got your veggies, and you got your protein. As well as
That's
your
a
fruit.
good point, and I absolutely love those chicken sandwiches.
Well, that's a good point. Now, a lot of times, too, on the wheat bread is not a bad choice to go with. And I take the outer crust of the wheat bread and I peel that off. That seems to be more of where your carbs and stuff is located around that. So I peel that off and I eat more of the center. And I know people probably say, God, you do all that. But just when somebody's being real specific, if they want to hit a goal, you have got to make small changes to get there. And if somebody comes into the gym and have to lose 100 pounds, man, but just by exercising and cutting your calories down by 500, you're going to lose weight. I'm talking about people who probably, it's really hard for them to lose weight. A lot of people come to us and they want to lose 10 pounds, but they're not even obese at all. They actually look good for their body, what their bone structure and their body height and weight is, but you can't tell them that. So instantly we want to put them on a food regimen. They have to be so strict to get where they need to be at, and they don't understand that. So you do have to be real careful what you eat. But also I'll get a plain baked potato sometimes. Some locations might have, like you said, like I said, the baked potato, some vegetables. You got to be careful in your salads. Sometimes the salads are too big. With all that salad dressing, you can promote calories up to 700 to 800, and you don't want to eat 700 to 800 worth of calories in one meal setting. So the smart thing to do is cut it in half. Go ahead and do it when you get it, because if it sits in front of you, you're going to keep nibbling. Go ahead and put it in that box so you can take it home. Sometimes I even get buffalo bites at Bojangles. I'm careful with the grease. You can take your napkin. You can actually pat the grease off of it to help you. So there are healthier choices. Every place you go, whether it be turkey, whether it be chicken. I mean, you can go to New Jersey Mike's, get a mini sub, a wheat bread with extra turkey. anywhere you go, you can make healthier choices. Are you willing to make those choices to get where you need to be at? That's a question you have to ask yourself.
It's funny you said that. I had buffalo bites last night, but you hit on a very interesting point, and one very important point, and that's the small changes. Don't try to get 20% body fat off in one day. Nobody's going to do that. It's those small choices and staying on point each and every day. Just staying towards your short-term goals, and that's going to help you reach your long-term goals.
We've got some great answers to some of our viewers' questions, and we are going to be answering questions for each of our shows. So if you have questions for our trainers or for the staff at Fit for Life 24, send us an email, post it on our Facebook page. Our webpage is fitforlife24.com. You can visit us on Facebook, and I really appreciate you guys coming in. Again, your health is important, so making that commitment and making some of these small changes that the guys have mentioned today is really important. Come in and check us out. We'd love to have you work out with us here at Fit for Life 24.
Visit us online at www.fitforlife.com for your 3-day VIP pass. Come in and see what Fit for Life can do for you.
We are here with Blair Thomas today, and thank you, Blair, for coming on the show. Blair, you just signed up with me.
Yes.
I mean, it's only been a couple of weeks, but I had to have you on the show. You've seen some small changes so far, but my main thing about having you on the show today, people are really scared when they first start a workout plan. What are some things you were sharing? Like, before they come in, they got all these things in their head, like, how about this? And they really get intimidated by the gym atmosphere. I mean, when you came in, how welcoming it was. How do we sit down and really go over your plan? How do you feel about everything right now?
I felt very welcomed. I actually was a member of Gold's Gym here in Greenville, and I canceled my membership to come to this gym. Then I met Tim, and I started training with him. I actually look forward to coming to the gym every day now and training with him. It gets me fired up to lose weight and get in better health.
Now, we went on a distinct workout plan. I had you coming in for doing your cardio about 5 days to 6 days a week, and you've had to make some changes in your nutrition. How has that been such a challenge? Has that been a challenge for you so far?
It hasn't really been a challenge. I know I'm doing it for myself and for my body. It's actually, I'm eating more than I was before. My image of losing weight was not eating a lot, and now I'm eating twice as much as I was used to, and it's just a lot healthier things for me.
Blair is just starting out as Mike takes a nice look at this nice, pretty girl, Miss Blair Thomas, with a nice smile. She's going to have some great changes, so we're going to have her back on the show to talk about when she gets through meeting her goals and how she is and how she feels then and how she's going to feel then when she gets to her goals. So thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it, Blair.
Visit www.playjumpfit.com for an opportunity to let your child enjoy free playtime in our kid-friendly play zone.
Hi, this is Amber with Fit for Life 24. I'm here with Wagner. We're going to run through a really quick workout today. This is something you can do when you're short on time. We're going to do a full body workout, which is my style. We're going to work arms, chest, legs, inner and outer thigh. So let's do it. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right. We're going to stand with one foot on the step. We're going to lunge and curl, and we're going to add the kick. So hammer curl with a lunge, and we're going to kick that leg up. We're going to snap the kick, and our abs are tight. We've got 8 of them. There's 6, 5, 3, looking great, 2. We're going to take it on the floor. We're going to keep going, but we're going to give the arms a break and do another style here. So we're going to do a side lunge, keep one leg straight, and we're going to row it in the middle. All right. We still have 8, and slow down just a little bit. We want to make sure the muscles are working. There's 6, 5, 3, 2, and we got to do that short burst of cardio in the middle. So we're going to come out here. You're going to straddle the step. You're going to hop for me in the middle. We're going to do 4 slow hops, 4 quick hops. Great. All right, now speed it up. This is great for that inner thigh. 3, 2, we're going to hold it and do 2 squats back. And we're going to do it again. Let's do it again. 4 slow. 3, 2. Here we go. Speed it up now. 3, 2. And let's hold the squat here and squat it back twice. 1 more. There you go. We've got our lunge and curl on the other side. We're still going. Switch it up. Lunge and curl at the same time. Got it backwards. That's all right, that works too. We've got 8 total. And I think we've got 1 more, and we're gonna do your side lunges with the rows. So take it to the opposite side. Arms are down in the middle, and row when you get up top. So low. We have 6 more. You're looking great. Just slow down just a tad. There's 2, and you've got 1 more. All right, we got your burst of cardio again. We're gonna do the same thing. Let's do 4 slow jumps, 4 quick jumps. That's the great thing about a step is that you can do so much with it. You got your cardio, you got your weights. 2, and squat back twice. And do it again. We got 1 more step, and then we're gonna take our breather. And now quick. And hold the squat down and squat it back twice. And great job. This is Amber Stokes with Fit for Life 24. I'd love it if you come out and work with me. If you want a full body workout, we can do cardio, we can hit your toning. If you want to lose weight, whatever you need to do, I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you through your nutrition. You can visit our website, fitforlife24.com, or give us a call, 252-321-2222, or you can go to my email address, which is fitgirlforlife@hotmail.com. Look forward to working out with you.
Visit us online at www.fitforlife.com for your 3-day VIP pass. Come in and see what Fit for Life can do for you.
So Amber, you just set me up for the first part of our exercise, which is people come in and train with you. I love talking about being a mother and having 2 children and how hard it is to balance exercise and kids and school and sports. But you managed to do it in a pretty concise way that really works your entire body.
Right. As a mom, I know that we're short on time. So you've got to get in a quick workout, you've got to do a burst, you've got to burn the calories fast, and you've got to get your full body workout. You don't have time to come in here to the gym for 2 hours. So my style is to not only go fast and get it done, but to burn the maximum amount of calories in that time spent, and to also work the problem areas. As for being a mom, we like to work our hips and thighs and buns and tummy area, and that's what I like to concentrate on.
Yeah, I'm still out of breath, so I know I'm vouching for the cardio burst. One of the other things that I struggle with being a mom is eating, and we talked a little bit about some healthy eating habits and workout habits at the beginning of the show. I have 2 kids, and my house is filled with snacks that my kids like. So what are some things that you as a nutrition health trainer provide for your children, and also give us some healthy tips?
Right, and that's the key. You cannot bring in the unhealthy snacks for your kids because you will end up eating them. So you cannot tempt yourself first and foremost. So the healthy snacks that my kids love, I mean, they love their fruits and vegetables, but we eat a lot of bananas and apples in our house, but we pair them with a good protein to keep us full. So we pair them with some nuts, mixed nuts, healthier versions of, you know, we make smoothies together and protein shakes and things like that, and we make them more for the kids. We throw in the yogurt and the flavors that they like to eat, and that's what we do.
And I heard that question from another member here at the gym. She said, you know, some of the healthy snacks that I eat, like one of the yogurts or salad, I just don't ever feel full. And you just said you pair it with a protein. So give me an example of something like that.
Well, again, nuts are a good source of protein, and you can mix them with a lot of things. And instead of going straight for the peanut butter, which has more calories, you can go for the nuts, which are going to offer a lot more of your protein. But just, you know, eating a good protein bar or a good protein shake, or just getting simply your eggs or your lean meat in instead of just craving your carbs and eating all of those, that is simply the key to keeping you full. And also to eat more frequently. When you allow yourself to not eat, you get too hungry and then you end up overeating. So the key is to eat those small snacks throughout the day and to get enough of that little protein in throughout the day, and you stay full and you don't crave the bad stuff.
And planning is a big part of it too, I'm sure. You're super active here in the gym, so you're always on the run. Do you fix things at night? Do you fix things in the morning? What are some of your hints for those?
Absolutely, and that is the biggest thing for people when they say they have to go get fast food. They don't have time. It's all about organization. It's all about planning. We pre-make little baggies where at the beginning of the week I go to the grocery store and get a large can of mixed nuts, and we pre-measure out our baggies, and they're ready to go. We have our little healthy snacks ready to go, and I can just grab a piece of fruit or yogurt out of the fridge, and I'm ready, and I've got my snacks, and I'm not craving something or running off to fast food eating that. So that is the key, especially with the kids. You've got to make sure you plan ahead on any of that because you're always too busy to, you know.
Well, and that's fun because that kind of gives you a family activity. And at Fit for Life, we're very family oriented. So if you get together with the kids and you let them help make those things, that's a pretty good little idea. I like it. So I guess we have the second part of our workout coming up.
Right. You excited?
I'm ready to go.
Let's do it.
All right.
Visit www.playjumpfit.com for an opportunity to let your child enjoy free playtime in our kid-friendly play zone.
All right, we're back, and here we're with Wagner. We're going to finish up our second segment on our workout. We're going to concentrate on the outer thigh and the chest. Again, this is all about the most we can do in the shortest amount of time. So go ahead and step up. We're going to do 8 chest flies with a straight kick, and you want to just hold it up as much as you can to work that outer thigh. Keep it real controlled on the chest fly. Great job. I hope you're keeping count. I believe we have one more. And then now we're going to work a little bit on our balance, and we're going to work on the back and triceps. So we're going to step up and hold that leg up. We're going to take a row back, work in the back, and a kick back, work in the tricep, back down. Great job, and alternate. So then you're going to hold on the other leg. It's great for your balance, great for those arms and back. Great job. We're going to do 8 on each side. Perfect form. Look like a dancer. Let's do, yeah. And that's what we're working on. There you go. We're going to get that balance. All right. And let's go ahead and do one more on the other side. Typically we would do 8 on each side, but let's just shorten that up. So we'll make this your last one here. There you go. Now we're going to alternate. We're going to go on the other side and do your other outer thigh with the chest fly, stepping up each time. Looking great. Good job. Two. And that's it. And you can always add that short burst of cardio in there if you want to step it up. Great job. All right, we're going to do 4 more. Leaning forward, keeping the abs tight. Great job. We've got 2 more. And your last one. Perfect. Great job today. And that concludes our short workout. If you want an intense workout, you want to come in and get a killer workout in a short amount of time, come see me. Amber Stokes at Fit for Life 24. You can visit us on our website, fitforlife24.com, or you can call us at 252-321-2222. Thank you so much for coming out today.
Great workout.
Fit for Life 24 would love to welcome our newest Fit for Life 24 member, Joey and Jen Garris. Welcome Nadia Garris. This past week, we're excited to have her as part of our family, and we wish the best to the Garris family. Welcome to the world, Nadia. Hey, I'm here with Drake from Top Dog with Bubby, and I am standing in for Lynn Evans today, and I'm really excited about seeing some of your phenomenal tricks.
Well, thank you so much. We're always glad to be here, glad to see the Fit for Life patrons. Bubby, I brought my very enthusiastic dog as usual. Would like to tell folks thanks for all the comments on the kids last month. Coming on TV, they had a blast. They think they're little local celebrities, but thanks for the comments from folks on how they did, and we do appreciate it. So.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited. So what are you going to do?
I want to talk a little bit today about fun tricks.
Okay.
We're going to show a little something with Bubby. I'm talking more in the realm of a lot of folks can do a shake or a beg. You know, a lot of those you can read in a book. And what I like to do is take my dog and look for something they do in particular and make that a trick, okay? Now, example, you guys have seen Susie last year jumping rope. I always tell folks that's one of the most motivating things for me because it took me 5 months to get that dog to do that. And if we'd have quit a month into it, you know, we'd have never come up with a great trick because not many dogs jump rope.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, I wish you could have seen that. She's a lot of fun. But I've retired her now. We've got Bubby. We'll show a little hoop stuff, but if there's something your dog does in particular, think about how to break it down. And if there's, like, give you an example, Frisbee has 3 parts. You have to go out, you have to catch it, you have to bring it back. Anytime I do a trick, Bubby, leave it. Anytime I want to do a trick, I want to break it down into as many parts as I can, start very slow, and add to it. So we're going to show you what we do with Bubby, how she started hoops. Come here, Bubby. All right. Now, with the hoop stuff, usually, and this happens in class, if we have somebody, Bubby, leave it, me. If we have somebody in a class, we start with the hoop by teaching it very low. Now, Bubby likes it high through. Start real low, real shooting them through. Now, a toy, some folks will use a treat. You don't want to use too many treats. Bubby, leave it, me. Bubby, me. And we're going to hit a big one, and that's what it can turn into. Wait, sit. But we started real low. Good. Go. And then sit. Went to the top dog. From that, Bubby, me, we thought, well, hey, let's do another one. Little top dog. Wait, again, that's a little top dog. And then we went to around the world. Go. Me, go. 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 Wait. Go. Go. Me, come on, go. Big one. Or a few more. Go. Good girl. Good. I always praise Bubby up real good for a job well done. But you can take one little thing and turn it into a whole lot. With Bubby, we started with the little one, went from top dog to the little top dog. Come on, Bubby. And kind of grew from there to where she's a pretty good girl. We call it Hula Hoop College. Bubby's been to Hula Hoop College.
That's pretty impressive.
So, yeah, she's a good girl.
Tim and I were joking that we needed to send some of our trainers over here and get you guys to train them.
Well,
see if we can't get them jumping through some hoops.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I don't need that basic back to basics workout out here where they have look like the drill sergeants out here working them out.
We have got boot camp coming up. Yes, we do. Absolutely.
That's probably what I need.
Yeah, we'll get you into shape for the fall coming up, getting ready for some of those fall weather. And Bubby, that was so impressive. Yes, we've got football coming up.
And we have got to say, Coach Ruff and McNeil, you look great. Man, you look really great this year. You're doing a good job. You're looking fit. Doing a good job with the Pirates. We love it.
Lots of training going on here.
Lots of training,
yep,
that's
we've
right.
got Top Dog getting those puppies trained. If you have anything you need, give Drake a call.
752-8215 or topdogonline.com.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you again with some new tricks.
Thank you.
Man, what a wonderful show today. Are you sore from Amber's workout?
I am absolutely. That was a great workout. Quick, to the point, and she worked hard.
I mean, for somebody to be her first time on the show, I mean, she wasn't even nervous at all.
No, she wasn't. She's really great. I told Amber, I'm a busy mom, so she does a great job of getting you in here and really making it count for those minutes that you're here. I'll feel that tomorrow.
You know, and also Drake did some wonderful stuff with the dog today. I mean, he has always got something new, creative, something fun. And always, you know, if you're looking for something for your pet, go to Top Dog.
Top Dog, absolutely.
Now trains anything. Husbands.
Maybe I need to get some of these trainers in here. Yeah, get some of those guys up worked
That's
out.
right. And, you know, Wagner today, at the end of the show, I wore a special shirt, my Vote for Jesus shirt. I got to make sure I got this right. Because with all this political stuff going on, and nobody knows, with all these political candidates going on and who not to vote for and who to vote for, and we don't know who to trust anymore, I think the most dependable choice right now is just vote for Jesus.
Absolutely.
I'll leave everybody on that note. We want to thank you for watching the show today. It was awesome. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you go to Facebook and give us your question for our next Ask the Trainer segment. Thank you so much.